What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today I am playing Mining Simulator 2, which is actually just released. Well, it actually just received its first update, adding a new area, and space is probably gonna be added in the next update with that rocket over there. But today I'm going over the easiest way to get all these rare ores. Well, I don't have any in my inventory right now, but like chromite and unobtainium and all the other stuff. I'll be showing you the quickest way to get all of those ores. So first, you're going to look at your stats by going to your gear, and you're going to look at your power and speed, and depending on what that is, pick like a block that you can break decently quickly, or just pick whatever, honestly, but I'd rather pick something that you can break quicker, because that's probably what you're going to need, because you're going to be mainly mining ores with this method. With the next part of the method, you're actually going to need to make your avatar very tall in the Roblox avatar editor. If you don't know how to do that, I'll probably have like a pop-up on screen showing you how to do that. But you're going to make your Roblox character as tall as possible. This is for mobile players because we don't have shift lock. If you go here, there's no shift lock option. So this actually is used to see through the blocks. Because we don't have shift lock. So I'm going to go to the underworld, for example, and so I'm just going to mine some unobtainium because it's just right there. But what you're going to do, you're just going to pick any world you want. Basically, you can mine down here, but I usually will go like right over here, and you're just going to mine out a few blocks, and with your tall avatar, you'll actually stick out, and then you can zoom out and look for caves. So there's a cave, like there's a decent sized one right there. So I'm gonna mine to it just like this, and now you have direct access and you know exactly where the cave is at. And then you can go inside of the cave, and there's tons of ores for you to mine. I usually choose the underworld because it'll have a lot of fire shards, which can be used to make shinies, and it will also have mithril, which is for like the basic upgrades before you have to go to unobtainium, and chromite even for some upgrades. So then you're going to go around and you're going to go through this cave and you're going to mine out all of the ores. Try to mine as few like blocks as possible, because you want to make sure your storage is saved up so you can go as long as possible without having to sell anything. And also make sure, just in case you accidentally do hit sell, you can lock your valuables, so when you go to sell, it won't actually sell them. So then once you mine out your cave, you're going to go to like a little corner or something like this, and you're just going to mine out a few blocks again. You might actually encounter some more ores on the way just because of just how abundant ores spawn in this game. And then you're going to look out and see there's a giant cave right over there. There's that one, which I'm actually going to go to first, because you have to go lower, and you also have to go even lower for that one. So I'm going to just mine directly on top of this one, and then just mine straight down. And then you'll just go straight into the cave. And with caves, you can also find chests, which the more rare chests can actually give you gems. So you don't even have to rebirth. Rebirthing is definitely worth, but you can still get gems from the chest and from these other chests that you can find, including legendary ones, give you up to like 20 gems, and they also give you crates to get more skins, which if you get legendary skins, it'll buff all of your weapons. Alright, so I just got into the cave, and now I'm going to start mining out all of the ores, and with an ore duplicator, which I definitely recommend getting on all of the weapons. I've enchanted most of them, just in case before I get my rebirth tool. Most people will max out the wooden pickaxe, but if you don't have good enough pets, even with it maxed out, it's not going to be enough, and it's going to be probably pretty slow. So you need like very rare pets, which can be very difficult, especially if you're free to play. Opening one egg at a time, it's going to be really difficult, and you're pretty much going to have to wait till trading comes out, in which I am a little scared for trading due to all of the dupe glitches that have happened in other Rumble Studio games. So hopefully they're not too bad, or they're like already being worked on, like the devs are trying to find them maybe. I don't know. But so now we're going to go over to this giant cave that's right here, and with these caves they have tons of ores and chests that you can grab to get tons of crates and ores. So this is pretty much the fastest way to get fire shards and mithril once again for those upgrades, because some upgrades will require mithril, and then they'll go to like unobtainium. And then like my backpack upgrade, the deep pockets level 4 cost, it was like 14 chromite or something. But with this method that I've been using recently, I was able to get over 30 chromite in literally like 10-15 minutes. You do have to get kind of lucky, and I would recommend being in the final area, because that is the highest chance for chromite to spawn, and actually was spawning very frequently. Just before we get back to the video, I just want to say thanks for making it this far, and if you want to, I'd recommend subscribing to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, as this is my first video on the channel, and I'll be making more videos for you guys if you want them. So yeah, feel free to subscribe, and back to the video. So that is by far the best place to get it at, and let's zoom out, and we're almost at the cave. So now I'm pretty much right on top of it, or at least like the little edge. And I'm just going to mine straight down, and I should fall right into the cave. And now you have all of these ores that you can mine out. It's also good to have a private server, so no one will steal any of your ores while mining. But to be fair, there is so many ores that it probably won't be that big of an issue. And since you're mining in such odd ways, if you don't go into the mine like you do what I did, and mine on the edge of like the layer, the odds of anyone actually going over there is really low, and in your weird mining pattern, they might just leave before they actually go, even if they do find it, which they probably won't. So this is an easy way to get all these ores for yourself, and this is actually a very easy way to rebirth, as ores give you way more money. See, 3.1 million for this unobtainium, and molten stone's only giving me 91, so that's definitely worth getting all of these ores. Alrighty, I've just mined out the entire area, and I have over almost 100 mithril and over 100 diamonds. No chromite, but this layer, I don't think chromite can even spawn in the 2,000 stone range. So now we're going to go and hit sell, and let's see how many coins we get. 1.8 billion. So that is a ton of money. And also, before you rebirth, make sure you have a hole. If you don't have the 1200 gem upgrade, which keeps all your layers, dig a hole all the way down. So I'd start in the middle right here, and just go all the way down through all of the layers, so you'll be able to go through. And usually if you have a decently strong weapon, like from that final shop, or even a rebirth tool, you'll just be able to fly through these first few layers. And then once you get all the way to that final layer, and if you're in a private server, the mine is not going to collapse for a while. You're going to be mining a few blocks to the caves, and you're going to be mining ores, and that's about it. So yeah, once you mine all these, you're all set. You can just do this as long as you want, and you can get just tons of ores. This is probably the fastest way to rebirth as well, if you have not gotten your rebirth tool yet. Also, another thing, the index. If you actually complete this stuff, you'll actually get gems for the more difficult to get like eggs. I think that's how it works. And the shiny ones are 5 times the rewards. So I think you get like over 7,000 gems just from the index alone, which is almost enough to get like the most powerful rebirth tool, which is actually like decently strong. I think it's around 1,000 power. So I'd actually really recommend getting out this index. These first few eggs, I was able to get all of the all the way up to here today, and also I guess the crystal bat, and I guess. But yeah, these pets, the first few eggs aren't that bad, but you don't get any gems for, like, I think this is the first 5 eggs, I think, maybe 6, because I don't think I've gotten any gems from the index yet. But once you start getting gems, try to go for the shiny on that egg and complete it, and you'll probably will be able to get it because of the fire shards. So you won't actually have to hatch the shinies, which is very nice that you could actually make shinies. But just make sure you stock up on fire shards, because I don't actually have any yet. I haven't actually found any, I guess. Well, there's like 2 right there, but I'm just going straight down, and yeah. We have now hit the 4,000 stone layer, so yeah, my backpack is definitely going to fill up before, but still, I'd actually recommend mining down here, because you're going to get just so many coins, because going like 1,600 blocks down, you're going to get a lot of coins just from stone alone, because you still actually do get a decent amount of coins from stones. Of course, ores are like way better. See, like 950k for a single mithril, and then ore duplicator, you're just getting millions from that without any multipliers at all. Yeah, and there's my backpack filled up, and boom, it's made 700 million from that. So now I'm at 2.5 billion. I'm actually getting closer to the 10th rebirth, which is 4 billion. You also get that geometric thing. So let's see, how close are we? We are at 1673. So we are getting decently close. I think it'll probably only take a couple hundred more blocks, and then we'll be all the way at the bottom. Also, another thing, if I'm so glad I actually looked around. If you're in caves, you can actually see if the cave dips any lower, so you don't have to mine as many blocks if like it's taking too long to get to these lower areas. I would definitely recommend doing that. But then again, you also are going to be falling down here when you get the rebirth. So I'd just be careful because, you know, having to navigate your way to the cave to find where you kept digging at may be difficult. And yeah, also just collecting these chests, you can get like decent coins. I think it's depending on your multipliers, of course. But now I need to find where my hole was at. It was right here. Yep, there we go. And so yeah, I actually got a chromite from that, and since I had ore duplicator, I got 3 of it. So that'll be big money by the time I get to the bottom. Alrighty. It actually took a little bit longer than I thought. My backpack is actually starting to fill up again. We are just at the edge of the final area, the crystal area, and we are here. Yeah, so there we go. Let's sell my 600,000. And now I have 3.8 billion coins. Well, almost 3.8 billion. So now we're gonna go. You can, yeah, if you have the tall avatar, you actually can't fit in that little spot due to the floor of the new layer. So now we're just gonna mine up here, and now let's see what caves we can find. There's one right there, so that's what we're gonna go to. Now this area does have way more powerful like stone. It takes a lot longer to break, and your storage is going to fill up quicker. So it is important to get all the ores you can so you can maximize the time that you spend in the caves instead of just mining stone, which is not going to be worth anywhere near all those rare ores that you're going to be finding. And so yeah, we are just about to enter the first cave. And I'm pretty sure after this, you're going to be able to rebirth once we get the ores from this cave. Looks like some mithril. This looks to be more of like a cave that kind of goes like really high up. But there is still some decent ores in here. Fire shards for shinies, and then mithrils for more upgrades. And mithrils aren't that bad of an ore just like on its own, because like if you have like 9 rebirths, it goes for 955,000 coins. So yeah, let's mine a block right here. See how much of the cave. I don't think there's another one, a little tiny patch right there, but let's actually sell real quick, because I do want to actually rebirth in this video. Alright, sorry about that. Gonna mess some stuff up. And we just hit 4 billion, just like that. So we're able to rebirth. This will be my 10th rebirth. So, yeah, also, I'd recommend saving the coin chest, for when you rebirth. So you can just quickly grab those. And boom, now you have that. And now we're at 10 rebirths. And now they're all locked. But now we can have the fun time where we just fall all the way down and we unlocked all of the areas just like that without even having to try with our little pickaxe that I actually didn't even get close to maxing out. I actually got kind of close. I didn't get any ore duplicators because I didn't want to spend gems on the basic pickaxe. And now we're at the 5th area, and we're about to head into that final area. And so now once you go to down here, if you don't have a rebirth tool, I just go to the surface, go back to the underworld. It actually didn't unlock the area for me. we just got 200 million for that. Go back to the surface, and then go to the molten core shop, and then go here. Yeah, 600 million. I'm not gonna be able to buy that, but we can buy the chainsaw, which I did get to ore duplicate 1. So the ores won't be as crazy, but they'll still be decent. And so now I'm only 3 rebirths away from the 2,000 gems, which I'll probably make a video on. And if you actually made it this far, if you're actually still watching, I want to go down in the comment section right now and comment, "I'm still here." And I really appreciate you guys for actually watching this 20-minute video. Well, the recording is 20 minutes. I don't think it'll be 20 minutes. I'll probably have to cut some stuff out, because I don't think people are going to watch a 20-minute video of me. So yeah, just 50 million coins just like that here. Let's see, how much do we get from 1 mithril and 1 fire shard with duplicate level 1? Boom, 30 million coins. You can actually just go around, if you need to get that, like the laser gun, which is an actual decent weapon, you can just go around this area, mine out all the mithril and fire shards with like the chainsaw. And that's about it. That's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, I'd actually recommend subscribing and hitting that like button if you haven't already, as I'm trying to grow my channel as much as possible. And the more likes and subscribers that we get, I will make more Mining Simulator 2 videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.